Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm thrilled to have you here on exploring the journey of stock market together. As you know, I'm normally a breakout trader and a trend trader, but since last few weeks the markets are falling, obviously because of the war and geopolitical tensions in Middle East. So today I got something exciting for you, which is called catching the falling knife strategy. What does it mean? It's basically a mean reversion strategy. Mean reversion means the tendency of a price to return to its historical average after a long deviation from it. I'm going to release a video under this series only when the market falls close to or more than 1% in a week's time. The idea is to find a stock reverting to its mean, meaning the stock bouncing back from its support level or a support zone, even during the falling market. Doesn't that mean catching the falling knife? This is a short term trading strategy, and as we are going against the trend, I recommend not to risk more than 2 to 3% of your total capital in a single stock. So, I have got two stocks for you this week. Let's take a look at it.
So the first stock I have for this week is Adani Power. So if you go to the weekly chart, you can see the super trend is positive here. The RSI has drastically fallen down in last couple of weeks. Of course, due to the fall, the price has fallen down, obviously, and then price has started taking some support around this line. You can see there is another support which is a bit far away though, but that was here. So the price may consolidate in this zone before it breaks out of this zone, or even break down if market falls, who knows. But what we can do meanwhile is, if we have a chance to capture few points while the stock is bouncing back, even the during the market fall. So if you consider, uh, there is a potential that the stock may likely go to this resistance in short term, which is pretty much a good rally to capture. You see the moving averages is already above. So if we see any movement shortly, then it's likely that the stock will go around its resistance, and then you can maybe book profit. Stop loss wise, you can either use super trend as a stop loss, but that's again going to be a big stop loss. So I would either use ATR, or I would just use this support zone as a stop loss, because I don't want to go too complicated in using ATR or 1.5 ATR. That's a topic for another day. But for a simple stop loss strategy, I would just use the immediate support, or even the current candle, or the current low of this week's candle, and that way we have a good risk to reward. Again, being a mean reversion strategy, it's a uh, short term trade. So the idea is to quickly capture a few points while the market is falling. Let's take a look at next stock. So the next stock I have is India Cements. If you see the weekly chart, um, same scenario. Stock has literally fallen sharply considering last few weeks market. RSI literally went below, or was pretty much oversold, and now started picking up. We see a green candle here, but if you look at the chart, I have drawn a little triangle here, and then there is a chance that the stock may go in a triangle and go in a really small consolidation. But even before stock goes to that small consolidation, there is a possibility that the stock may retouch the resistance. So considering that, we really have a good chance to capture few points. The super trend is positive, and it was in uptrending mode before the fall came. Uh, Considering that, I think it should be a good way to capture a few points in here. The current Based on the current price, the immediate s- support, even the stock breaks up outside this triangle, then the next support we have is at 124, which is pretty big, I think. So from a stop loss perspective, either we should follow super trend or we should follow this support, which is around let's say here, which is 204. uh, Actually, you can also go for a super trend support, which is around 12%. Considering considering we are not risking too much of our capital, not more than 2%, we can still use super trend as a stop loss, because there is a chance that the stock may touch the resistance, which is pretty uh, good. So we are almost getting one is to 1.15 risk reward. So considering this, this looks to me a good mean reverting setup for this week.
So, what do you think about those stocks? Remember what I said. Don't allocate more than 2% of your total capital as we are going against the trend. And have you got any similar strategy that may have worked in the falling market? Please feel free to share that in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. What do you think will happen next week? Will the tensions continue in Middle East and will we still have a fall in the market or we can see some bounce back? We will find it out. Stay tuned for more such strategies and stock. See you next week.